Hello and welcome everyone. It is Donna Gray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the Scenic Rim in Queensland, coming to you live again on Wednesday, the 13th of August. I'm super excited to be here. Once again, I've got brand new product to show you today, so I'm super excited to be sharing this with you. I didn't do a huge pre-order. I just did a small pre-order, but I did some beautiful select products that I thought were absolutely wonderful. So we've got brand new products that will be launching as of the beginning of September, but you can actually get these products right now. And I'm going to tell you as we go along how you can get your hands on these products right now. So just wait while a few of you jump in, say hello. I can see a few of you have jumped in already. So welcome everybody. I'm here. I know it's crazy times when I go live. It's trying to fit things in around what I'm doing. But I am super excited to be here, and I might do a little bit of crafting with you. I want to show you what I got in my pre-order, but I also want to recreate one of the cards using a beautiful suite that is available, and it's the suite that I will be using for my 2-day craft retreat, my Christmas retreat, which is, by way, the biggest retreat of the year. So if you are hanging to get away for a crafty fix, and you want to have a weekend away, or there's a group of you girls and you want to have a nice crafty weekend away, maybe my 2-day craft retreat might be exactly the thing that you are looking for. And it's super exciting to come and hang out. So hello, I can see Glenda, Leanne, Margaret, lovely to see you. Stamping Among the Gum Trees, lovely to see you. It's a great day for a sneak peek of new product. Every day is a great day for a sneak peek of new product. But it just actually bucketed down rain here. We just had like a storm. It rumbled, it poured rain. The sun is now out again. But when it was actually pouring rain, I was like, oh, this is a perfect afternoon for settling in for some awesome craftiness. So we are going to create a really awesome project at the end of this video. So please hang around and make sure that you jump in on that fun crafty session. If you're watching this replay and you don't want to hear the chatter, then that's totally okay. A lot of my followers love to hear the chatter. If you don't want to hear the chatter, just fast forward to the crafty session if that's what you're wanting. So hello, I've got Debbie has joined us now. Lynn, lovely to see you. So jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. Make sure you share this video with your friends. If you've got friends that love watching crafty videos, hey Leslie, if you've got friends love watching crafting videos, tell them that we're on, tell them that we're live. Come and hang out and come and craft with us. It is a super awesome afternoon for crafting. All right, so just a couple of things I want to run through while people are jumping on and getting the notification and joining us and jumping on and saying hello. I just wanted to run through. There is so much going on with our Stamping Up businesses at the moment that it's hard to know where to start. But the first thing I want to talk to you about is our last chance product list has been updated. So we have heaps more last chance products in that last chance product list. You can scan that QR code there or head on over to my shop, and you will get to see all of the, just click on the specials button or the last chance products tab, and you will get to see all of the awesome products that we have in our last chance products. There's things that were celebration items that have been added. So if you thought you missed out on those celebration items, there is some things that have been added out of the celebration range as well that you can purchase now. The other thing I wanted to talk about, we have a sale on our in color products, our 2025 2027 in color products. So not only is it our ink pads, our re-inkers, our markers and things like that, it is also things that actually have the in colors in them as well. There's a select amount of products, so don't just think it's in colors, ink pads and things and cardstock. It is other things too, designer series paper and things. So head on over to my store, scan that QR code there. Hey, I can see Denise has joined, Leslie's joined. Welcome. Who else have we got? I had a couple of, Lynn from Texas, lovely to see you. Julie, thank you for joining. Vicky, are you getting the storm? Yeah, well, we got a storm, Denise, and it's gone. So it's obviously heading your way. But yeah, it wasn't much. It was just a bit of heavy rain, bit of thunder, and then it went. Like, bit of heavy rain, and then it's gone. So we've got that 2025, 2027 in color sale. So make sure that runs all the month of August. So it will be finishing in a couple of weeks' time. So if you haven't got your hands on the in colors, maybe now is the time to actually get the in colors. Now, I just want to remind you, any of these sale items, any of these products that I am talking about that are reduced in price, can actually be added to a starter kit. Now, if you, and a lot of people say, I don't want to join, I don't want to be a part of a business, you can physically join to get the discount on your product. So if you wanted to join my crafty community, I would love to welcome you into our crafty community. It is the best way to buy your products. And I am telling you, if you are a Christmas junkie and you love Christmas crafting, you definitely need to purchase a starter kit so that you can actually get your Christmas crafting products at a 20% discount, because you get a 20% discount straight off the bat. So so I'm a no pressure team leader. Like, honestly, whatever you want to do, if you just want to purchase for yourself and enjoy the discount, you don't have to hold parties or hold classes or sell to anyone. You can physically enjoy just having the discount. So it is definitely the best deal in the book. And it is, hey, Jody. And it is, hey, Cheryl from Michigan. Lovely to see you. So it is definitely the best way to buy your products. So if you're interested in joining and you wanted to chat with me, please don't hesitate. I am more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. You can reach out to me by calling me on, here we go. That's my phone number there. So if you wanted to call, if you think maybe the joining offer might be for you, but I'm telling you, all of this brand new stuff that I'm showing you today, all of the things that are on sale can be put in that starter kit. So it's definitely the best way to buy your products. So if you're interested in that, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Come back to this and you can find that phone number again, or just search on my website. The phone number is there that you can see. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about, I've got a couple of things that I've got that I'm running at the moment. I've got my Christmas catalog launch party. Now, that is a superb event. Like, we did this with the annual catalog and we did 10 projects. It was in a Facebook group. So it doesn't matter if you're not local to me, you can do the online content. You'll get access to instructional videos, how to make 10 projects. But for the fee that you pay, you actually get a pack of the designer series paper. I'm going to pop my camera down so you can actually see what you get, because I'm going to run through what you get in your kit. So you're going to get a packet of this gorgeous, gorgeous paper. And we showed this the other day, and we created with this the other day. So this is the beautiful Elegant Pine Snowflake Suite. That's what I'll be using. I'll be using 2 different stamp sets. I'll be using the bundle that goes with this, and I'll also be using another bundle that I'm going to show you today. But it is gorgeous paper. Just because it's snowflakes doesn't mean that we can't use it for our Christmas crafting here in Australia, because I know a lot of people say, but we don't have snow. But I don't know about you, but every time I see Christmas, I think of snowflakes, and I think of Christmas trees with beautiful snow all over them. So you're going to get a whole pack of that. You're going to get these gorgeous gems. Now, aren't they just, look at how beautiful they are. Such beautiful. They are called faceted snowflakes. So you've got them in the beautiful red, well, I'm thinking it's pretty peacock color. Does it tell me what color it is on there? No, it doesn't. It probably tells me in the catalog. And the silver. So absolutely gorgeous. So for this craft along, these products will get sent out to you, and you're going to get a roll of this gorgeous ribbon. And I tied a bow with it the other day to show you how lovely it ties as a bow. But look at that ribbon. Isn't that just gorgeous? So you can choose to get the bundle, the 2 bundles that I'll be using. And I actually thought I had it out here on my desk, but I've got the dies, but I haven't got the stamp set. But I must have put the stamp set away. But the bundle that goes with this, I will be using, and I will be also using another labels bundle as well. So you can purchase those at the time of, and you will get a 12 by 12 pack of the 2-tone Pretty Peacock. Pretty Peacock. It could be your internet, Jody. Like, anyone else having any sound problem? Because I don't think Julie just donated a big box of cards after a break at the hub. We do craft and all cards. Oh, that sounds awesome, Julie. That sounds like a great thing to do. Um, oh, really? Oh my God. So she just said that the cards that you made was stolen. That's just not on, is it? That's just, yeah. I'm so sad that that happened. Okay, so we've got the Christmas craft along. So that's one thing that I've got happening at the moment. We also have August bingo and cards night. Now, if you caught the July bingo and cards night, you're going to want to be a part of this bingo and cards night. I'm telling you, it costs you $60 to play. You get a chance of winning a shopping voucher. I give away 4 shopping vouchers on the night. And so we have 4 winners. And you get a shopping voucher to shop with me for craft products. Like, how awesome is that? Plus, you get to craft along with me and create 4 beautiful cards. You get a kit for the whole 4 cards sent out to you. I tell you what stamp and die set that I'll be using, or you can use something in your stash. Normally I do it, it's fairly simple crafting, so it's just more or less a sentiment stamp that you will need. I will cut all the embellishments and things ready to go on your card so that you'll be able to recreate your cards. But there's very minimal stamping. It's just more or less stamping a sentiment and assembling them, but you get to create 4 gorgeous cards, and you get to play bingo, and you get the opportunity to hopefully win a shopping voucher. So we had 4 awesome winners last month in July. So this is happening on the 30th of August. And it's going to be a Saturday morning. So Saturday morning from 9:30 until about 12 o'clock. So if you are interested, okay, everyone's saying this sounds good. So Jody, maybe just go out and refresh and come back in again. If you're watching on Facebook, so come over to YouTube. I'm telling you, YouTube is the better way to actually watch the stream video, because Facebook actually diminishes the value of the stream when they stream it out to Facebook. So head on over to my YouTube channel, just type in Stamping with Donna G. You will find my channel, you will see that I'm live, and click on the live video there. Okay, so August cards and bingo night is happening, so you can register there by scanning that QR code. The links for everything that I have are always in the description of my videos. So if you are keen and you say, I want to sign up for the August cards and bingo, you only have to go to the description of my video on Facebook or on YouTube, my latest video, and you will find the link to be able to register. If you are on my email list, you will also be getting emails that will actually, hey Rhonda, lovely to see you, that you will actually be able to have the emails that come out. I normally email out once a week leading up to the events that I have. Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm saying. YouTube is the better stream. So anyone's ever have any problems, come over to YouTube, watch on YouTube. It's the better way to watch. All right, two-tone paper share. There we go. I still have my two-tone paper share that is going. You get 53 pieces of 6x6 of all of our color ranges that we have in two-tone paper. It costs $50. It's a pretty awesome paper share. I will be doing a paper share also for the brand new mini catalog and the online exclusives. We may do a paper share that it is all combined. And I'm going to do my paper share like I did with the annual catalog. I'm going to do a paper share that you get 2 card bases plus a sampling of the paper for each lot of paper that is in it. I haven't worked out the details yet, so make sure you're on my email list. I will be sorting out the details for that in the next couple of days, and I will be getting that out if you want to register. I cannot order things until the catalog goes live to get the paper share ready, so the paper share won't be coming out until probably about mid to late September if you actually register. But register now to confirm your spot, so that I can definitely, when the catalog goes live, I can order all of the designer series paper, get everything in, get it all sorted. But you will get 2 card bases that will match the designer series paper for each suite. You will also get a sampling of the embellishment and a sampling of the ribbon and a sampling of the designer series paper. So you will get it'll be 4 by 6 inch pieces if it's 12 by 12 designer series paper, or you will get a 3 by 3 inch square if it is a 6 by 6 piece of designer series paper. If it's got the mixture things, I will just like try and mix them out as much as I can. When we have those mixture papers, they're very hard to try and sort out as a share, but I will try and give you a sampling of each. So it's a great way. You will be able to create beautiful cards. You'll have card bases and everything ready to go, that you'll just have to cut your layers and you'll be able to create a card and pop a sentiment on, and you'll be able to have 2 cards per suite. So it's a great way of doing it. That is not this two-tone paper share, but I will be doing that come the new catalog and the new online exclusives once they get released. Couple of other things is I have my, no, that's not the right one. I did this last time. I have a 2-day scrapbooking retreat, and I thought I had it down there, but I don't. I thought I had it in my things, but I don't. So I do have a 2-day scrapbooking retreat that's coming up in September. So if you're interested in 2 days of scrapbooking, it costs $235 to attend. You get to do 4 double page layouts. You get a whole entire suite, and it's going to be the Charming Day suite, or the Charming Floral suite, I think it's called. You'll get the stamp, you'll get the dies, you get the designer series paper, the ribbon, and the embellishments, and any 12 by 12 cardstock that you need that's going to match. So if you're interested in something like that, please make sure you're on my email list, because there are emails going out about that regularly. The other thing is my 2-day Christmas craft retreat. I've already got quite a few people signed up and ready to go. It is the biggest event that I hold every year. I think we had 48 people at our Christmas retreat last year. Now, if you want a great crafting experience, whether you are in person, whether you buy a retreat in a box, you are going to love it. It's going to be the beginning of November, so it's going to get your Christmas crafting all ready and done. For the $235, if you attend in person, it costs $235. You get the designer series paper, and I'm going to use the suite today. So when you see this suite today, you are going to fall in love with it, and you are going to want to come to or participate in the 2-day craft retreat. $235 to attend. In person, you get the stamp and the die set, you get the designer series paper, and you're going to get these beautiful gold rings, because they just are absolutely stunning. You're going to get 8 pre-designed projects. You're going to get all the cardstock. You're going to get twine. You're going to get embellishments, and you are going to get a PDF tutorial. So if you're interested in that. Okay, I think that is just about enough. I think I've chewed your ears off quite enough. Oh, one other thing. New designs have just dropped in my Etsy store, and they are super, super cute. If you are looking for something for a crafty friend, these are absolutely going to do it for you. And I'm just going to show you a picture. This is one of them. I have now got beautiful ceramic ornaments. Now, these ornaments can be great for someone to hang on a tree. They can be great to give to a crafty friend. I also have some t-shirt designs that are coming. They will drop into the store probably in the next couple of days, with a lot of these beautiful sayings as well. So you can see here, a craft friend is like a set of stamps. They leave a lasting impression. Now, isn't that just all about what we do? What's your thought process on that? Like, when I started creating these, I thought, what an awesome thing to be able to give to one of my crafty friends. Like, I just think it's absolutely wonderful. So I wanted to show you that one there. So if you are interested in looking at any of my craft designs, I have craft shirts like what I've got on. Here is the code, the QR code. It's the only way. I should probably drop a link. Let me see if I can drop a link into the description for my store, because I know I haven't got that in the description of the video. So I'm just going to drop it here in the comments. So if anyone wants to head on over and is not into doing the QR code, there is the link I have, and I'll pin that to the top so you can see. I've got great crafty t-shirts. I've got heaps of other things as well. Like if there's other people that are into like teachers and things like that, there's so many different things over there that you can purchase. Anything that you are wanting, I can actually design to your specifications. So if you have decided that you would like maybe a Christmas mug with one of the sayings on it, please ask me. I am more than happy to pop a design up into my store and do that. So you can scan the QR code there to have a look, or you can click on the link that's in the description of this video. And that is about it. Let's get to looking at what I have. Let's pop the camera down and we will start looking at some of the gorgeous products that I have purchased. Now, as I said, we have some really great things that are going to be starting in September. So these products are going to be coming live in September. This was one stamp and die set. I didn't buy the designer series paper that went with it. I didn't buy the whole suite, but I did actually buy the stamp and die set because I actually love a lot of these sentiments, because I love that funny scripty writing, but then these also are awesome. Your strength inspires me. May your day be filled with, and you can say love, light, wonder, magic. Wishing you a year of, and then you can add one of these gorgeous sentiments. Embrace thee, and you can add one of those sentiments. Thank you. You are. You are. You are. Well, I don't know why we have that. You are. You are wonder. You are light. You are love. That doesn't. You are magic. You are. You are light and wonder. Yeah, I don't know why we have that, but anyway. Glenda has purchased a t-shirt from me and she said that she loves it. Thank you very much, Glenda, and thank you very much for all of the people that have supported my Etsy business so far. Thank you so much. I am so overwhelmed by how many people have purchased these awesome crafty shirts. As I said, I do have one of them on today, so let me see if I can stand up. This one says, it says craft down here. It says creative, resourceful, artistic, frugal, and the bottom part says talented. So there is so many different shirts there, and I'm coming up with new designs all the time. So keep checking back. Make sure you favorite the shop, because there is heaps and heaps of designs over there. All right, so we've got, let's get back to this. Sorry, I get on a bit of a tangent, don't I? And I get a bit waylaid. So Light and Wonder, I loved that. But this is what I love the most. Look at these dies. So we've got beautiful tree dies. We've got tree horizons like here. We've got beautiful dies. So they were absolutely fantastic, the dies. I wanted to get it for the dies because I have a really, you are light. Yeah, okay. I don't know. It's just funny, isn't it? You are magic. You are, yeah, you are light. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so these dies are absolutely gorgeous. So this is the Light and Wonder bundle. There is some gorgeous paper that goes with it. I didn't purchase that paper just at the moment because I was on a limited budget, which we all are. So there was only so many things that I could purchase. All right, so I've got that. This I think is I'm thinking this is the bundle that I'm using at my catalog launch party. I've got to go back and check the exact bundle that I said that I was using. Words for the Season. And then there is, no, actually this is not it. This is so many dies. Look at these dies that we've got. Absolutely gorgeous. So I love the fact that we have the dies. Now the dies say, now let me see if I can read this. Wishes, merry, happy, autumn, Halloween, greetings, Christmas, holidays, and New Year. So we've got every season covered in these. So you can see there that has every season covered, but it's also got really great things for the insides of your cards as well, because I know that a lot of people say, I like the fact that we've got sentiments for the outside, but I love things for the inside as well. So there's some really, really great verses here and phrases for the insides of your cards. So you're going to love that. So this one here is a gorgeous embossing folder, as you can see. Gorgeous frame. So beautiful with our two-tone paper will be absolutely superb with this, because you'll be able to sand it. You'll be able to see a lot of that come up with that white core cardstock, but then pop a label on the front with a sentiment and a bit of a ribbon, and you've got a card. So super, super simple. So sometimes when you're looking at what you're going to do for your Christmas crafting, you can do something like this, that you can pump out quite a few cards by doing minimal amount of work, but they're going to still have that awesome effect. Now, if you are looking for quick and easy crafting, this is definitely the way to go. So we've got our Christmas greetings mix and match cards. Now they've got two different colors, I think, in these cards. So let me open them so you can see what we've got. I'm positive there's two different colors in these cards and envelopes. Oh, if I can get them opened. Sometimes these are so tough to get open. So we've got, and they're on both sides, because so I remember Marcy, my friend, opening hers up. Okay, there we go. So we've got the garden green, and you all know how I feel about garden green, but we've got crumb cake as well. But I will coat with the garden green, but yeah. So we've got that, and then you've got your gorgeous matching envelopes, which are great. So if you are looking at doing some Christmas crafting, sometimes these cards and envelopes, and then the memories and more cards are a really great way to be able to make some good, quick, easy crafting. So I want to show you those, and then I want to show you those sentiments, because those sentiments are a great way of being able to craft easily. And if you're someone that has trouble with stamping sentiments and getting them straight, then definitely the die cut sentiments are the way to go. Now with these, I think we have, there's something like about, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of each design. Now they're, as you can see here, when you look at this, straight away, you could cut this down a little bit. Straight away, you have a card just with that one card. Okay, I would probably, you know me, I would probably go more for the crumb cake look. Looking at that on crumb cake is going to look really, really pretty. You could actually cut these in half and make double the amount of cards. So you could actually use them as card fronts instead of card bases as well. So if you had some basic white thick, you could actually use them as card fronts and use them as the backing. So we've got that. They're double-sided. So you've got other bits and pieces that you can use as accents. So you could possibly cut that off. You could use the grid as something in behind a sentiment as well. So 6 of that design. We've got 6 of this design. So we've got the gorgeous trees. Now this is great for scrapbooking as well, because you've got good journaling areas as well. So if you are into scrapbooking, these will look really, really great on your scrapbook layouts for that reason. And then look at this. We have a gorgeous, now this is where I think those dies, the tree dies, will come in really handy. We could do some gorgeous silhouette trees on top of something like that, and you've got a scene straight away. So don't ever discard these or underestimate these cards and envelopes, because they are fantastic for creating quick, easy cards. So we've got 6 of this one. So we've got the trees on this side. So once again, pop a sentiment on there, and then you've got a great plaid pattern on the back. Okay, so we've got some really, really great cards and things there. Then you've got the little 3x4 cards as well. So these ones are great that you could, on this one, you could pop a sentiment on there, pop a little bit of ribbon on, and bing, bam, you've got a card once again. So we've got double-sided on these. These ones are the same again. So you've got 6 of each. So we've got that, and then of course you've got the plaid on the back side. So you could possibly use them as a decoration point on a card. So we've got this here, great for journaling, for scrapbooking. So be able to tuck them into pockets and things. I think they are fantastic for that. And then of course the plaid pattern on the back once again. So you got 6 of those. This one here, these are gorgeous because you've got the sentiment on them straight away. So we've got 6 of those, and then of course the back you've got that scene again, or the different colors. So we've got that one, and then of course we've got some great Christmas trees, and on the back we've got Christmas cheer. So there's another sentiment there that you can use. That once again, look at that on your crumb cake card. Oh, gorgeous. And you could possibly do even some trees in the background, and bam, you've got a card. So this is where I always say to people, you can do some really good, quick, easy Christmas crafting. Okay, so we've got those ones, and then we've got the Christmas tree. So you could have that as an accent on the front of the card, and then you've got your reverse side with the pattern. And this one here with a gorgeous Christmas wreath, you could do a beautiful circle sentiment in the center, and you've got a nice focal point for the front of a card, and then of course another little grid pattern with the trees. So they are gorgeous, and they are called the Joyful Days Memories and More card pack. So I always, whenever there is any of these, I always grab some, because I think especially if you're going away somewhere and you want to do some Christmas crafting or something, and you have limited space, like for someone, for instance, that goes in a caravan and they go off caravanning, these type of things are great. They take up little room. You can pump out some cards while you're away, get your crafty fix while you're away, and it's not going to take up too much room in your caravan or whatever you're traveling with. So we've got that. And then I wanted to show you these, because these are great for when you've got something like, something like that Christmas tree that we just had. Where did I put that? There. Okay, so we could have a pattern for the Christmas tree. We could have a backing pattern like that. And then we could take one of these, and these are gorgeous. These are stickers, I think. I think from memory that they're quite thick, and they're stickers. And you can add a sentiment onto here, and you've got double up of words as well. So we've got 2 sheets of that one. No, we've got more than 2 sheets of that one. No, this one's different. So all the sentiments are very similar. So you could physically use them for quite a lot of different things. And I think I have been told that they are stickers. So there's, that's 4 sheets there. Here's another 2 sheets there. So there's 6 sheets altogether, heaps and heaps of sentiments. Let me see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 sentiments on that alone. So there is sentiments for 23 cards on one sheet. We've got 6 sheets, and they've all got about the same amount of sentiments on them. So great way of creating some gorgeous Christmas cards. And I think the gold is gorgeous because it will give you that really nice accent on your cards. All right. The next thing I wanted to show you is this gorgeous suite. So this one, you may have seen this already, because some people had it. We had a Creativity Now event that Stampin' Up held, and people were able to purchase this suite beforehand. I didn't do the Creativity Now, so it was new to me. So I actually ordered it because I thought the paper was gorgeous. I thought the glimmer paper was gorgeous, and this ribbon is superb. You know me and ribbon. I absolutely love ribbons. The gems are gorgeous, so I wanted to actually show you this. So this is called Peace on Earth, and it's got some beautiful dies with it. It's got a gorgeous dove, couple of doves, some beautiful stars, and some great labels. I always love when you've got labels like that, and then of course a foliage die as well. So you can make some gorgeous cards in these blue tones, which I think is great, but you can also change it up and use your color scheme and create some gorgeous cards as well. So you can see here we've got some lovely sentiments: peace on earth, big hugs for a good friend, heartfelt prayers, with deepest sympathy. So this is covering more than just Christmas. So it's covering other like sympathy cards and things, friendship cards, all the best in your new adventure. So it could be someone that's retiring and you want to make a special card for them, a gorgeous card. So this bundle, I think, is definitely an all-rounder, which is great. Now let's get into the paper, then we'll get into the gems and the glimmer after that. So let's open up this paper and show you what that looks like. I've got I've got to get myself moving because we've got to create a card here with some products soon. And I'm already running over time. All right. So, of course, we've got gorgeous reverse side and front side. Love that. That looks like Secret C to me. Of course, we've got, looks like crumb cake. And then looks like a bit like Misty Moonlight, I guess, with the doves. Gorgeous leaf pattern. So this is a good all-rounder paper. You know, you could Christmassy it up, but you could also use it for all through the year, which I think is gorgeous as well. So stunning paper, as you can see. Gorgeous blue tones. If you're a blue person, you're going to love it. Absolutely love it. And there you go. So that's the designer series paper, and this is called Peaceful Garden Suite. Now, the glimmer paper is the one that really got me. I was like, oh, that glimmer paper looks stunning. So let me show you what we have there. Okay. We all like a bit of bling. I'm sure we do. Okay. And it's a big pack of glimmer paper. You've got 2 sheets of each. So you've got the blue. I'm sure this is Secret C. Look at the glimmer on that. Isn't that just, oh, it's so nice you could nearly eat it. Now, it did say green, and I suppose it does have, it looks silver, but it does have a slightly greenish tinge. And I remember reading it, and it said something about the colors. Blue, dark gray, and soft green. I would not call that soft green. I would, if you can imagine our Secret C, our soft sea foam, a similar thing like that. It looks more silver with a little greenish tinge, but absolutely gorgeous glimmer. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with that gorgeous paper. So as I said, it is a suite that you can use all year round. It's not definitely, you could Christmas it up, but you could also use it all year round. So I think it's one of those good all-rounder type of products that you can use. And of course, when it comes to blinging it up, we have these gorgeous little, they're called hues of blue flowers. So we've got that. And I think there is white ones up in underneath at the top. Let me grab them out so we can see. I'm positive there's white ones. Yeah, exactly, Matthew. Every which way you tilt it, it glitters. So we've got white ones up the top. We've got the lighter ones, then medium, and then to the darker color. So gorgeous, gorgeous blue gems. Now, this ribbon, I haven't opened this ribbon yet, but I'm telling you, it's probably going to be, I think that the green is gorgeous. Like the shaded spruce ribbon is stunning with the gold. If you're doing traditional Christmas stuff, I think the shaded spruce ribbon is good. This one here, if you want to change it up, if maybe your Christmas colors might be blue and silver, like I know that I used to do a lot of, type in the comments and tell me what's your favorite Christmas colors. What are your favorite go-to Christmas colors when it comes to your Christmas crafting? Do you like to do embossing? Do you, look at this. Oh, how scrumptious is that ribbon? You know, we had that beautiful gold glitter ribbon, the Night of Navy and the glitter, but this one here is absolutely stunning, and it is Misty Moonlight ribbon. So I love, and it's got those little tiny, they're sort of like a little frayed end, they're like a little loop. I don't know whether I can bring that up close enough that you can see the little loops. It mightn't be able to focus, but it's got tiny little loops. Let's see if it ties a bow really nice. Of course, that's the test, isn't it? So Margaret's saying blue and silver. Matthew's saying red, green, and gold. So Matthew, you're the traditional Christmas. Yeah, Margaret, you love the blue. It is gorgeous, isn't it? So there we go. We can tie a gorgeous bow with it, which is quite cute. But then Matthew said he does love blue and silver as well. There we go. So as you can see, lovely, lovely tying a bow with it as well. So there we go. Stamping Among the Gum Trees is saying cherry cobbler, shaded spruce, and gold foil. Yeah. That's a lovely combination. Very pretty ribbon, Annette. I know. Now, This is the Christmas glimpse. Now, I don't know whether we've decided on the embellishments yet, but these are a good all-rounder embellishment. These ones are traditional sparkling sequins. So we've got the red, we've got the green, we've got the blue, and we've got the gold. So I think they will be a staple in Christmas crafting. So Cheryl's saying that she's traditional red and green. Yeah. Yeah, Matthew just said up close that ribbon is gorgeous. Now, this is the suite that I'll be using. So first of all, I want to show you this twine. This is gorgeous. It is gold and black. Okay, so we've got gold and black, and then we've got gold and white baker's twine. So that is definitely going to be fantastic. All right, then we have these gold hoops, and these are a lot larger than I thought. So I wanted to show them. You can see here against a stamp set, you can see how large these gold hoops are. So these gold hoops will be really, really great for creating gorgeous Christmas ornaments and things. But I also wanted to show you how you can use them on a card today. So that's what I'm actually going to do today. We've got the ornamental Christmas bundle. So this is what I'll be using for my retreat. Ornamental Christmas bundle, and it has some gorgeous dies. So it's a red cling rubber stamp, and it's got some gorgeous dies that go with it. We can cut out a gorgeous, we've got a circle, we've got a Christmas tree, we've got a star, we've got another little Christmas tree. So absolutely a really, really cute set of dies as well. So I think we will be having fun with this, people, for retreat. So I'll pop that back in. And then, of course, we've got this gorgeous paper, and I'm hanging to see this paper because online it looks fantastic. Oh, and I meant to bring in, I've got a catalogue here somewhere. Does anyone want to see the front of the catalogue? I don't know whether you had seen it or you haven't seen it, but hang on and I'll see if I can find my catalogue that I got in my order. There it is. And you know what? I've just gone out to my kitchen bench and I found something else on my kitchen bench. Some more ribbon, because you know me and ribbon. There you go. Look at the catalogue cover. Doesn't that just make you feel like Christmas, seeing that? So really gorgeous. You can see some beautiful die cuts here. You can see that gorgeous shimmer paper in there. So that glimmer paper, some gold foiling, but absolutely gorgeous catalog. So I can't show you the inside yet. If you want a catalog, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to pop one in the post. I've got a few there to be able to pop in the post. Okay, now this paper is predominantly one side, I think, is basic and black and white, and one saying I worked out for light and wonder stamp. You are wonder and magic. Well done. Well done, Kerry. Have you been thinking about that, Kerry, the whole time? I know. I was like, I just don't know how that is going to work. But anyway, so we've got the black and white on one side. Oh, we've got the gorgeous gold on the other. So we've got ornaments on the other side there. So so that's what this paper is like. We've got foiling on one side. So we've got gorgeous dots. I mean, you can't beat the cute black and white dots. And then we've got, now this paper, see, look at this. Now, isn't that just stunning? Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. So we've got that. We've got squiggly lines. And then you can get a catalogue off your mum, Matthew. And we've got some gold accents on the back there. So, okay. So we've got that. We've got nice little swatches there. And, oh, look at that stripe. Isn't that stunning? Okay. We've got that. Oh, we've got la 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 la, fa la 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 la. I was thinking it looked like la 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 la, but it is. It's fa la 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 la. Yeah, very distracted with trying to work it out, as you didn't even notice those words. I know. And then you've got some gorgeous gold. I think they're leaves there. Cute little black and white Christmas trees. And then some gorgeous stars. Okay, so this paper is absolutely stunning, I must say. All right, so let's get to creating a card with this gorgeous product because that is what we are here for. So let's bring that stamp set back in. Let's bring that gold back in, and we'll bring in the twine again as well. Okay, so I've decided that I want to do just casing a card that's in the catalog. So let's grab a bit of black for our card base. I can see I'm going to need a mountain of black cardstock when it comes to this suite. Black and white, I think, for cardstock to go with it. But you can, even with black, white, and gold, you can add a pop of color as well, and that just changes up the whole thing as well. All right, so let's cut a card base to start off with. So we've got that. Okay. So we have a card base. Now I want to cut some designer series paper, and they have used that crisscrossy pattern, which is where, do we have some like that? Trying to see what the patterns are. We don't even have the pattern that they have on there, so I'm not quite sure what they've used in the background, but let's just use the spotty background. Sorry, I'm just looking at one of the cards that they've done, but I'm going to use the spotty background. Or should I use the stars? No, I'm going to use the black stars. Let me just use that. Okay, so let's cut a layer for the front. Look at that gorgeous paper that we're cutting into, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Sometimes when you've got brand new paper, it's like, oh, do I want to cut into it? I give you the permission to cut into it and buy another pack. That's the only way that I can say that you can do it. Cut into it and allow yourself to buy another pack. All right, there we go. So we've got that and we've got that. Okay, now I have mucked up because I do need something white. So we might do the Christmas trees in the background. We might do it like that. No. Oh, I have mucked up. We need white. I think I'm going to use, sorry, it's my prerogative to change my mind. Oh, but that's so nice to see what's on the other side. We're going to do white spots and black spots, sorry. Because I need something light, because it changes up the whole thing if I do it the way I was doing it. So let's just do this. Here we go. Let's do that. And we'll get rid of that. See, I just wing it. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I just wing it. And anyway, this is how it comes about. Now, out of the black, I'm going to use the die that's in this set, which is the circle. So we're going to cut a circle out of that. We are also going to do some embossing on some white as well. So let's cut that circle out first, because I'm just dissecting the card how I'm seeing it on the website. And of course, I just dropped that on the ground. And where did my die go? Way in underneath my desk. Okay. So let's cut a circle out of the black. Hey Lynn, lovely to see you joined. The color combos, Lynn. Which color combos are we talking about? The black, white, and gold? Is that what we're talking about, or the blues? Okay, so we've got that. Now, on this black, I'm going to do a bit of heat embossing. We are going to grab out our stamp. So let's pop that back in the die so we don't lose it. All right. All right, so now when I've got stamps like this, what I tend to do is I pull them all out. This is a brand new stamp. I only just opened my box just before I jumped on here live to see what I had in my box to show you all. So I pull them all out like that. Now, I don't keep this piece. You can if you like. I don't keep this outer piece. I throw that away. Then I take off all my backings. That and that and that and that. And I always like to do this when I've got a brand new stamp set. Sorry that I'm doing this on while we're crafting, but I know that a lot of people actually, are you doing a musical, Matthew? That sounds good. Sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. Late night, so you needed to have a bit of a sleep in this morning. All right, so I'm going to take this. Now, what I typically do, you can do this one of two ways, and I'm going to show you both ways to do it. You can do this like this, which is how we were taught in the first place to do them. And you can line your stamp up like this over the top of that sticker and line it up like that. I'm going to show you an easier way of doing this. So with this one, let's grab a block out. So the easier way of doing it is to fold your little tabs over so you can get that backing sheet off. So you fold your little tabs over like that. You grab the whole entire sticker and pull the sticker off. Pop that sticker on your clear block. Pull off those tabs. And then what you do is, it's just like stamping. You grab your stamp, you pop your stamp there, and you line up your stamp over the top and line it up like that and stamp it down. And you've got your stamp already sorted. So by doing it that way, it's a lot more precise because you can definitely hover over the stamp, make sure you get it definitely even on all edges. So personal preference how you do it, but I can tell you since I started doing it this way, so much easier to line it up and get it exactly where it needs to be rather than the other way, because sometimes you end up with the sticker half hanging off. And then, of course, when I'm storing them, I pop them back onto that sheet where they come from so that I don't lose where they are. That little star, I'm probably going to do the old way because it's easy it's quite little. So I'm just going to pop that on. Now with the star too, you'll see that there's a real straight edge. Where are we? Straight edge. This one here. I think it's like that. There. Yep. Okay. So now let's do this one the right way again. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that and take off the whole stamp, the whole sticker, I mean. Pop it on there, take it off, grab our stamp, turn it over, and line it up. Like that. This one. But if you do this when you've got brand new stamps and the first time you open it, you just take the time to do this, then it's done and you don't ever have to worry. I know some people never used to line up these. They never used to put the stickers on because our stickers never used to be real good. They are these days, but they never used to be real good. So people never used to even stick their stickers on. I always did so that I could see what I was stamping, but okay. Couple more to go and we'll be ready to go that we can start stamping and getting this card sorted. Okay, so I've got that one. Okay, this one here. And as you can see, they can only go one way. Like the way they line up, they can only go one way. There it is. There. Be jolly. That one. And then the last one we have is this long one. And we'll be done. Who else does their stamps the way I do? Type it in the comments and let me know. Please feel free to share this video back over onto, if you're watching on YouTube, just hit the share button down below and share it back over onto Facebook. And then people that are friends with you on Facebook might get to see what we are crafting with. Okay, that one there. Now, the only thing is with these ones, you do have to look at which way your stamps are going. So you can see that the W was there and I've got the W there. So, all right, we are good to go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one. And yeah, that's small enough. I'm also going to do this one, and I think I'm going to do it on that block there. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of heat embossing here. I'm going to do this one in white and gold. So let's do the white first. I always like to do the white things first. So that's white. I'm going to bring in my embossing buddy. I'm going to make sure that it's really nice and clean so it doesn't end up with other things in the white embossing. All right. I'm going to use some Versamark, which is here. And of course, the first thing we're going to do is on our black, we're going to use our embossing buddy to make sure that we have nothing on our black piece of cardstock that is going to make that embossing powder stick to. So if you're brand new to embossing, always do that. So I'm going to ink up that stamp and we're going to stamp, I think I can get it in there, one there. And we are going to do white on that one. And I've got a halo here, but it's okay because we're going to die cut it out, so it won't matter. I've just looked and I've got a halo. And I'll show you what I mean about a halo. Can you see that there? See that line there? So that's the edge of my stamp. It's got a fair bit of red rubber around it. I can actually just sweep that off with my brush to make sure that it's not going to affect it anywhere. And any other little pieces that I don't want to heat emboss, sweep it off so that you've got a nice, good, clean, crisp image. And of course, we will use our heat tool and we will heat that one and emboss it. So Lynn said that she learned it from me. The other Lynn said that she has ever since I showed them. Annette said she does it, makes it easy to line up. Yeah, correct. So if you've been struggling on getting those stickers on, it is definitely the way to do it. So now what we do is we wait until we can see that turning. Once it turns, we move our heat. And look at that. Beautiful, white, vibrant Christmas tree. Okay, so we have a white one. Now I'm going to add that white back into my container, and then we're going to move to gold. Now my suggestion for when you're using an embossing additions tray, my suggestion would be, and I've got a spare one there waiting for me to do it, is to have one just for white and label it for white so you don't contaminate your white powder, because if you've got any gold or silver or copper, you'll find that those flecks will get into your white and then will contaminate your white. So you don't want that to happen. So sometimes it's a good thing to have two of these cute little embossing additions toolkits, or wipe it out with like a baby wipe or something when you're finished. The problem is I'm normally always about to use it again straight afterwards. So now we're going to do a gold one. So we're going to do that. We're going to get our gold, which is there. And I do actually want to do another one as well. So I'm going to just pop my powder on for that one. And as you can see, that halo is there again. That stamp, you can see here the reason happening. See all that red rubber that we've got over there? You can actually trim your stamp if you want, because that is probably going to happen. So if you are not wanting that to happen, maybe just trim the edge of your stamp, because there's a lot of red rubber there away from where that stamp is. Now watch this. This is the bomb of embossing when you see the gold work. Isn't that amazing? If you have not seen embossing in action, that is amazing. I never tire from watching that happen. Now the next bit that I want to do is I need to have some white. Do I have any white here on my desk? No, that's cream. So I need to grab some from over here. Okay, a scrap of white. Oh, there's some. Oh, there's some smaller bits, so we'll use those. No, that's too small. Let me see what I've got. No, nothing quite small enough. No, we'll have to use. I don't think that one's going to fit on there. Oh, it is going to fit on there. We can use that small bit. We're going to need to have that out anyway for the insert, so I'll keep that out. So we're now going to do a bit of gold embossing with the other tree on some white. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to use our embossing buddy and we are going to rub that over our white. We're going to ink up our other tree in our Versamark. I'm going to stamp that down and then use our gold. Okay, now I always like to heat from the bottom, personal preference. Some people heat from the top, some people heat from the bottom. I like to heat from the bottom. It's just personal preference. There. And I should be using my tweezers so I don't burn my fingers, but I'm pretty used to embossing. So, all right. So we have those 3 trees there that we have. Now, it has, let me see if I can, let's see what the dies have got. They've cut a piece out. No, they've cut it out. They've fussy cut it. Are you ready, everyone? We're going to fussy cut. They've fussy cut it out of, let's pop that aside. Need to clean up my mess. Hang on, I clean up my mess because otherwise I'm going to end up with everything everywhere. Let's pop that back into our gold. There. And brush the excess back in. Okay. We've got that. Now, we'll die cut those and then I'll fussy cut the other piece out. So we've got that. Let's bring in the die cut machine and we'll cut them out. All right. So I'm just going to cut that to make it easier to fit in the machine. We have that one. And we have that one. So let's line those up with our die. So we have this die here for that one. This die here for that one. Okay. So let's go like that. Oh, I'm going to need some washi on this because they're just going to bounce around. Let me see if I can find the end of the washi. There we go. All right. Very unusual to see me use washi tape, but every now and then I do decide to use it. There. And mind you, this glitter one, it disintegrates every time you use it when you use it like this, but it's not actually what it's designed for, but it's the only washi I have on my desk. Okay, so let's do that one like that. So I have my daughter now living with me. So she's at her first day of her new job today. So it'll be interesting to see how she feels when she gets home about the new job. So she started today. She went and picked up her uniforms yesterday, and today's her first official day. Okay, so we've got that. Let's take that one off. Let's see if we can pop that on for the other one. Actually, to tell you the truth, with this card, I'm not going to do the other bits. They've got some other bits in there. I don't think I'm going to do the fussy cutting bits. Okay, that and that. We'll pop that on there. That one. There, like that. Okay, let's pop those ones back in so we don't lose them. Okay, we're going to do one more bit of embossing. Okay, that. Okay, we have 3 trees. Let's remove that. All right, now what do we have here? So we have, let's take off that washi tape. Love, love, love this set. All right, now we're going to use one of these gold rings as well. So let's fold our card base in half. Like that. And use our bone folder. Okay, so we have this one here. So I'm going to stick that down onto there. Now, how I would typically do these gold rings, I would use glue dots because glue dots are going to hold them in place firmly. I would not typically use liquid glue. They're going to be very hard to pop on there if you're going to use liquid glue, but we're going to do that. I'm going to do that in the middle. So I'm going to add some glue dots, and I don't know why I turned that over. Isn't it funny that we turn things over like that when they're the same on both sides? But anyway, all right, so I'm actually going to roll up some of these, and I'm going to add some glue dots around my gold ring. So there's one there. Probably only need about 4 of them. There's one there. Okay. There's one here. Actually, you know what? 3 is going to do the trick. 3 is definitely going to do the trick. And then just squish them a little bit. Okay. So squish them a little bit on your gold rings, like so. And then we are going to place that where we want it on our card. So I'm going to place it about smack bang in the middle, like that, and press it down into those glue dots. And bam, you've got it on the front of your card. Okay? So don't overthink these gold rings. They are easy to put on, easy to be able to apply like that. So now let's get this one here, and I'm going to add that just with... I'm going to do this glued down because I'm going to pop up my trees. So let's do that. Okay. Oh, they did a star as well. Do I have a die to cut the star out? I think I do, but I do. Let's see if I've got some gold somewhere. I might just see if I've got some gold foil somewhere to cut that star out, because I should have done an embossed star as well. Now that I've seen it, I'm like, oh, I should have done an embossed star. Okay, so let's do our tree. So I'm going to, this one here, I'm going to adhere that one down straight onto that, like so. So for any of you that actually have your catalogue and you are thinking, I've looked at this in the catalogue, but I didn't know how to make it, this is a great way of showcasing how they've actually made it. They've got a couple of things in it that I'm not going to put in. They've got those, these, where are they? These. They've cut some of those out. I'm actually not going to do that, but they have actually cut some of those out and pop them in behind. But I'm just going to do the 3 trees because I think the 3 trees are going to look really, really nice anyway. All right, so let's use some dimensionals for this one. So I'm just going to do a row of dimensionals straight down the center of him. And we will pop him up here, like so. The other one, I'm going to do some dimensionals for him, but I need to look and make sure that no, that's all right. I'll pop my dimensionals. So I'm going to pop the dimensionals up above here because I want this to protrude over my gold, but I don't want the dimensionals mucking me up with that. So I've popped them up higher so that we can actually hang the tree over the end of the gold ring, but not have the dimensionals mucking around. So whenever you're going to do things like that, wherever you're going to place them, make sure that you've got your dimensionals, that they're not going to hinder what you're doing. Okay, so we're going to do him hanging down over there like that. Okay, now I wonder, do I have any gold right here? Oh gosh, I only have silver here. I need some gold foil. I wonder, do I have, oh, look at that. I do. I have some right here. All right, let's cut a corner off there so we can make a little gold star. Okay, so just cut that out. Little gold star. It's a habit to turn things over, Cheryl. I agree. Like, why do we do that? Why do we actually do that? I do it all the time. You know, like you've got a piece of cardstock and you know, you flip it over to put the things on the back. It's the same on both sides. So I'm going to pop that die back in there so I don't lose him. Let's pop him back in there. All right. I'm going to pop that one up on a mini dimensional because I think it will look super, super cute popped up. Like that. Okay, so we're going to pop him just right there like that. Wow. Like that. So we've got a cute little star on the top of our tree. All right, now we need a sentiment, and they've got wishing you peace and joy. So that one there, the big long one. So let's grab that out, this one. We're going to do that on black again. So let's grab out the black. We will grab a block and pop it on. Okay, so let's do our Versamark. So I've already done the embossing buddy on here, so I don't have to do that again because it's already been done. So let's ink up that sentiment with our Versamark. Let's pop it right down here like so. Let's hope we get this nice and straight, which I think I did. Let's grab out our gold again. Better put the lid on here so we don't end up with it everywhere. Okay. Let's go like so. Now, definitely with this and being on black, make sure if there's anything that shouldn't be on there, try and brush it away with your brush before you do it. There is a bit there that I don't know whether I'll get it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's heat emboss that. Pop the lid on that. All right, let's bring that in. Hey, Maureen. Thanks for joining. What time is it for you over there, Maureen? And there we have our gorgeous sentiment coming to life with that gold embossing. There we go. Now, I'm going to use my handy dandy little baby trimmer. And let's pop him in there. I like to make sure I'm straight on there. And move it over. There we go. I think I'm going to move it over a tad more just to be on the safe side. All right. Ah, look at that. Okay. So I'm going to cut that one at an angle as well. So we've got a really nice, cute angled piece. And then, of course, with our gold twine, we are actually going to use the white and gold and find the end. Now, I like to, with my twine, I like to run my fingers down it to smooth it out. So as you can see, it runs it and it smooths it out. I'm going to do a double twine bow here. They don't have a double one on theirs, but I'm doing double because I like, when I'm doing twine, doubling it up just makes it bulk it up a little bit and make it a little bit more obvious. Gold and black for you, Sandra. Yeah. Okay. So that. And then as you can see, doing that doubled, you get a really nice double bow, except for when it twists like that. I hate when twine twists like that. There we go. So we've got a double bow, and it just makes it a little bit more obvious. So we're going to add that with a glue dot underneath, and then we're going to pop our sentiment on over the top. So grab a glue dot. There. Okay, I'm going to pop that in there like so. And then our sentiment is going to go over the top of that bow. Now, we're able to glue it onto this tree here, but this side here, we're going to need a dimensional. So I'm going to add a little end bit of my dimensionals here. Just on that end of that sentiment, I'm going to add some liquid glue on the other side. And that's going to then glue onto that white and gold tree. And oops, and not to mention the glue that's now on the bench. Okay. So it's going to sit on that tree, but our dimensional is going to pop it on over there. And we have that. Isn't that so cute? I know it's early for Christmas crafting, but I love Christmas crafting. All right. So those bling that I did, I'm going to bring out the gold ones in these because I think it will look really, really cute with the gold ones. So let's add some of them. And of course, we need to do a sentiment for the inside. So let's just add, I like these blings. Let's add one or two just here. So we'll use a large and a medium, and we'll use a little one just to pop up in here. So that's going to add a little bit of bling. Look at that. Little bit of bling. All right, so and that was those new ones that are called traditional sparkling sequins. So we've used those. Now for the inside, let's cut a strip. Sorry, an insert. Out of our basic white. Okay. Now, we've got wishing you peace and joy on the front, so I think I'm going to either do 'Tis the Season or Merry Christmas. I think I might just do Merry Christmas on the inside. And for this, I'm just going to do my little cheating thing that I do instead of, I don't like to emboss on the inside layer because I don't want to have the inside layer buckling up because I've used trying to find the block that I had that's small. Oh, there it is there with the tree on it. I was thinking I've got a smaller block here somewhere. Let me just pull that tree off. All right, so I'm just going to do the Merry Christmas, and I'm going to ink that up in just crumb cake and finish it off with Merry Christmas in crumb cake on the inside. And possibly just one of those trees that I just pulled off that block. Let me grab that. And we will do just a couple of little trees down in that bottom part. So let's do one there, and then without re-inking, another. Oh, and I just got, I got the halo, but I'll use my mono eraser, and I may be able to erase it. There we go. Look at that. If you don't own a mono eraser, a sand eraser, you need to get one because it's really good if you do. I was thinking with that, I need to watch that halo, and I forgot all about it. Got caught up in the moment and forgot all about it. All right, so I'm going to add that and pop it on the inside of my card. And I have just cased nearly to the T the card that's in our catalogue. What are your thoughts? Do you think you're going to love these gold rings? I mean, the gold ring is just a really nice added touch to it. We had some pictures just recently. Well, actually last Christmas, I think it was, with these gold rings, and we were going to source the gold rings. I'm so excited. We actually had a kit that was the ornament kit, and we had the gold rings in that. But we were like, we want the gold rings as a normal supply item, and now we have them. So super excited that we've got these gold rings for Christmas. I think you'll see that there will be many, many ways that you can use these awesome gold rings. But there you go. A beautiful, Matthew was saying, I was just about to say, I need that eraser. I know, and it fixes all of those problems. So you love the gold rings? Yeah. So thank you very much. I know it was a long-winded video today, but thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I had lots of things to show you. But as I said, if you're interested in my Christmas craft along, it will be a superb, fun event. You're going to get that designer series paper that goes with the Elegant Pine Snowflake Suite. You're going to get that. You're going to get the gorgeous shaded spruce ribbon with the gold edging. You're going to get the gorgeous gems. You're going to get pretty peacock, two-tone cardstock, and we're going to do 10 awesome projects. So don't forget to sign up for that. You can scan the QR code there, or you can use the link down in the description down below. Or if you are thinking that you want to come and hang out and play bingo with us and have a great fun bingo event, don't forget to sign up because registration will be closing soon for the August bingo and cards event as well. So if you want to come, it's $60 to play. You get to create 4 cards. I will be popping a kit in the post for you to create the 4 cards, and we will be able to have a fun crafty session, but you get to win awesome crafting gift vouchers. So a shopping spree in my online store. So if you're wanting to hang out, have a crafty time, have a bit of a fun. And we absolutely had a ball for the July one. So super excited that it'll be a Saturday morning. So if you work, it'll be great. It won't be nighttime, so it'll be great. So if you are, Christine, she can't wait to get the kit. Christine signed up for the catalog. Craft along. I'm telling you, the Christmas craft along party is going to be the event that you want to come and hang out with. And also, too, don't forget the Christmas retreat is on the 1st and the 2nd of November. It is the biggest event that I hold every year. So if you are interested in doing that, make sure you secure your accommodation first, because there's limited amounts of motels here in town. So make sure that you secure your accommodation. And you can ring up. It doesn't cost you anything for the accommodation to secure it. They don't ask for deposit or anything like that. So ring up, book your accommodation, jump online, register. It's $235 to attend in person. It's 260, I think it is, to have a retreat in a box, because it's the added postage. The postage is a killer. So you need to come and hang out with me in person. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me. I will see you all again next week.